Hey guys! So I'm back in the studio and this week has been nuts. I've received so many boxes from all these different sponsors, which is freaking awesome. So I'm going to have quite a few review videos up for you guys soon. And today I want to review my new favorite brushes. They're makeup addiction brushes. You've probably seen these if you follow my Instagram or pretty much anybody's Instagram. You've seen these brushes. The gal who makes them is super amazing, and she is an artist herself, so that's pretty cool. I'll start off by going through each brush so you guys can kind of see them individually, and then I want to do a quick look so you guys can see what you use each thing for. Okay? Okay, so this one is called the Blender. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's a blending brush. You can kind of see how soft the fibers are, which is pretty cool. I like the fact that it's a little rounder towards the tip because when I go through my crease, I like to get in there and buff completely. I feel like the ones that are really, really precise are nice when you're kind of trying to hit that side corner here, but I definitely like a little bit of a fluffier one to get through the crease. So this brush is awesome. All of them are synthetic fibers, which is amazing. So if you're vegan friendly or animal friendly, you don't have to worry about that because no horses got chopped up for your brush, so you're all good. So again, this is the Blender. This is probably the staple brush that I use out of all of them. And let's move on to the next one. Okay, so now we have the shader. This one, I think it's kind of funny that it's called the shader because I don't use it to shade anything. I use it to pack everything on my lid. It's a great brush. Again, synthetic fibers, not real, so that actually is awesome for things like packing color on your lid or on your highlight because you typically get a more condensed brush. Like all the fibers are a lot more condensed and it's easier to do that when you're dealing with synthetic hair. When you're dealing with real hair, it does its own thing and they're way more thin, so it's harder to get them as compact. So if you're looking to use pigment, definitely use the shader. If you're looking to apply I'm going to probably do for you guys a nice matte shade on the lid with a darker crease, this is going to be the brush you use. So again, the shader. I'm going to cover my pimple in this. Alright, the highlighter's in the building. So this one is awesome. It has this kind of really slight curvature to it, which I think is amazing when you're doing shadow. Going back to the first brush, which was the Blender, this guy, this one is kind of going to be used more to go throughout the crease this way. This one I like to use for that nice cat eye, when I do this shadow and it comes all the way out to here and it's nothing you'd probably wear every day. Well, anyway, when I do that, I'm using this brush and I'm kind of taking it all the way through and then softly blending up. Another good thing this is good for, I like that they all have dual purposes. Underneath the eyes, blend your concealer out. Very gentle. Fibers are super nice, so you can use the highlighter for all of those things. Oh, and obviously you can use it to highlight right underneath your brow. Okay, so we all follow the obvious, the Queen of Blendings, the Iris Bellans, the Christina Cagle. We follow all those girls. Everybody knows that they're really, really amazing at getting that precision on the side of their eye. Now, this is going to be the brush you're going to get that look with. This one is called the Detailer. It's shaped almost like a pencil. And this is meant to get all up in there, for these hard crease areas that you have the lighter shade and then you go into the darker shade. This is what you're going to use for that. Also, cut crease. Anytime you see a cut crease, this is what they're using. They're probably using a, I'm moving on to the next brush already. They're probably using a angle brush like this. This one's called the liner. So they're taking the liner brush and gliding it like that, and then they're going back into their detailer and right above that line, softly blending it through. So that's how they get that really hard to find crease. So these two brushes both come in the kit. This one, again, the Detailer. This one is the liner. Very self-explanatory, right? Last but not least, we have the Queen Bee. So this one is one of those brushes that I think everybody uses for something different, but I'm going to tell you what I use it for. I love to use this one for underneath my eyes because I feel like that's the most sensitive area of your skin. Like, well, that's not my feeling. That's the reality. I don't like when people use their hands and get all up in there because you're going to be in lines, look all crazy when you're old. So you want to use something soft. Just gently buff it around. Get your little concealer. Again, you can use it through the crease. Now, this one's a little bit thicker. If you can't tell, this is the Queen. This is the Blender. Look at this difference in size. So this brush is much thicker. This brush has like a lot more precision to it. So you can use it through the crease, but I would use it for something more like black eyeshadow. If you're doing like a super awesome smoky eye, have black on the lid, trying to blend it up, like just get in there with this. But if you're trying to do like a cut crease, I wouldn't recommend this brush for that. I also would use this on the apples of the cheek. So, you know, we do like a more contoured cheekbone and sometimes jawline. This is really great for precision. So you can drag it in to contour hard and then also then bump it into your pink blush and just kind of apply a little bit right on the apples of the cheek, and it'll make you look glowy and pretty and cutesy and all that fun stuff. Okay, so now here's the part where you're about to be like, girl, why didn't you tell me this before? Because I would have bought those brushes like 5 minutes ago when you started this video. Guess how much all these brushes are? I'll wait. Yeah, nope, you're tripping. They're not $100. No. It's actually, if we're doing it in pounds, because it's a London-based company, it would be £19.50. So that translates into like roughly like $27, $28. Yeah, for all these, for this whole kit. It's ridiculous. So you pretty much need to buy these, especially if you are an aspiring artist, you are an artist, you just like to put makeup on. Like, this is way too many brushes. And again, Mac, you're straight tripping if you think we're about to pay more than this. These are even cheaper than Sigma brushes, and they're just as amazing, if not better. So I would definitely recommend you guys all going and grabbing those. I'll put the link to the website right underneath me, and holla. I'll see you guys later. Ah!